Hey, what's the time? It's a time to watch another so great video, and today's guys I've prepared a special video, the video that everybody expected to watch. So in today's video I'm gonna explain is ANON coin really scam? Or they just in purpose pretend to look like scam? And finally I'm gonna make some predictions about it and gonna tell how to make money on that project if you want so. So what I do really suggest to all of you is just to watch this video up to the end. I just swear it's gonna be so cool. Yep, and let's enjoy watching. So at first I wanna start this video from the very beginning, how it did start, like the initial scheme, and yeah, and we're gonna keep going up to the end and up to the prediction. So if you, for example, have watched one of my previous videos where I've described and where I've showed how the chart did really look like, so it did really look like that. So it was the first launch of the ANON INU token. Is the first contract address. And as you all remember, the project was totally fucked up. So as developers of this project have explained, the project was fucked up because one guy who has withdrawn all the money crashed the project, and he used that liquidity and all that stuff, and that's why the project was fucked up. But it's a fucking bullshit, and don't really get it seriously. The first contract, the first launch was totally fucked up because of the developers. The developers of ANON INU Project have explained, project was crashed because one of the guys, who's a big whale, he used the liquidity, he used the scheme they didn't know about, and because of the limits, or because it was unlimited, he has withdrawn like that. Just check it out, that candle. But anyway, it's bullshit, don't really get it so seriously, because only option who could did it, it's anonymous developers, is so obvious. So to be honest, I was just so curious about the project, how it's gonna develop, and it's really interesting. So I just invested money in the project. I really got profit from it, for income from it. So if you didn't watch my previous video about top 5 coins, so at the end of the video I'm telling how I did get money, where I withdrew. If you're really interested, just check it out. So as I said, the first contract was fucked up, but all the official pages of Anonymous, they have just simply promised that the money gonna be back, that it's gonna be compensated. So I thought it's just it's just bullshit and nothing gonna happen. However, really the airdrop was realized, and all the guys who have lost their money, really they just got their money back. And yeah, really, I got the airdrop and I got 214 millions of ANON INU tokens. However, it just simply sounds good. It happened in another way. So let me explain. We got really airdrop of the tokens. They can produce as many as they can. So it doesn't really matter, for example, to give me billion tokens or for example 1 million token, because they can produce coins as many as they can, as many as they want actually. So, and actually the price is not set up till we invest in it. Well, I just can't find the first contract address, and that's why I can't find the chart of it. But let me explain on that, for example, chart. So I guess here is no more the first contract address, and that's why I want to show you and I want to explain you on the second contract address how it is really happen, that it was just not charity that we got the airdrop. No guys, we just got their money, the money that has no availability, but they got the real money, the fiat money, BNB to be accurate. So let's take, it was the first contract, yep, and it was growing slowly, and in one moment it was fucked up. So the money was taken by one person, I guess it was one of the developers of this project. So all the dollars were taken by him, and just additionally to say, I'm pretty sure that all those money were taken from the first project by that guy, were used for example for liquidity for the second project, or for example divided on different wallets, where the developers and the participants, actually main participants of this project, are just simply buying, were on a depth. So all this money from the first project, actually the real money, were taken by developers, by guys who simply ruled the project, were taken by them. It's my money, it's yours money, it's generally investors' money, it's not theirs money. It's probably like, or I don't know, it's like a bit of their money in this project, but mainly this project, actually the current project of ANON INU, the second launch contract, it's built on our money, not theirs money. Instead, it should be in completely another way. So let me explain. All this money were taken from the first project were used for example, for liquidity. So what they do, when it's, for example, dump, and people just simply, for example, really big whales, they're selling their tokens because it's so panic in groups, and I'm gonna tell it like later a bit, but I just wanna add about those money were taken from the first project, actually our money. So what they use for it? They use for it to buy when the chart is on a depth, when really big, when the real people are selling their tokens, but not bots, because they use bots too much. They use too much those bots. And yeah, actually they can buy when it's so dumb, when it's really the historical, for example, minimal is. And yeah, they're just preparing themselves for a big marketing road. And they need, you know, to enhance their positions at the very beginning of this project. When they're gonna be ready, like, and no one can crash the project. When they know that they can rule this project by simply manipulating, but the money they're just invested at the very beginning of it. So, when they're gonna be ready for it, the project is gonna start. Really, it's gonna grow so much. I really think so that this project is gonna be one of the most hyped projects you have ever seen. And it's really genius project. I guess like it's built so genius, it's in so clever way. So as I said, they're buying back all the tokens people are selling, and they're just enhancing their positions. So you're gonna ask me like what the way they use for it. Like the way used for it is at least they don't do any marketing ways, like no marketing right now. So people are actually doubting like what's going on, what the fuck, but really it's not the main thing. But the main tactic is used on Telegram groups. It's called FUD. It's fear, uncertainty and doubt. So here you can read, and I'm gonna leave the link for that definition right now under my video. So like if you are interested really what does it mean, how it works, you can read it up. But mainly, as you can read here, is a propaganda tactic used in sales, marketing and etc. stuff. The main tactic is to make people sell all the tokens at the very beginning stages, where they can be like really competitors to the developers of this project. And yup, and here we are. So in Telegram groups, all the admins, they have such tactics. It's really like, it's ridiculous what they do, but they're really so smart. And the tactic they're following is like absolutely going right as I think. So it's really so interesting stuff. So at the very beginning when the project started, like they were involving more and more people to buy. After that, all the admins of ANON INU Project on Telegram groups, it doesn't really matter, is it really English group, Spanish, German, or at least Russian group. So what they do, as I said, they're involving people from the very beginning of the stages. After that, they just like disappear. You, for example, say something wrong, something they don't like at all, or at least like they're doubting your message, you're banned, you're muted, like, and you are kicked out of the group. And that's really suck. Like, what's the main goal of Anonymous? It's a freedom of speech. However, those guys just pissed me off. But anyway, they are acting according to FUD, which I explained earlier. So they're making people doubt after that. So when they disappeared, after that they appear and they understand that the project needs to start as quickly as it should be. But what they have to do at first, just to kick out those big whales, the guys who are real competitors to them. And really, when they were kicked, do you know what is really happened after that? While they feel so confident and that no one can crash their project, so they really remove that limit. So it's not actual. They have to update the page. So it's main page of ANON INU. I'm gonna leave the link down below the video. And yeah, as well, this video is not sponsored. I'm not interested in in losing your money or in earning your money. I'm just want to bring the right and the honest stuff to everybody who's watching this video, and yeah, watch it up to the end. So actually, when the second contract address of ANON INU token was launched, and almost everybody from those guys who got airdrop initially has sold all their tokens right here. And what did really happen after that? All the sales and all the purchases were really locked, so you couldn't buy the token or actually sell it. So actually there were several there bots, and they were buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling, as you see. And it was done by them, and it was done as well by them to make the artificial chart, to make it like so realistic for those who gonna invest in this project, I don't know, probably in 1 week, when it's gonna be right here, or at least right here. So when the chart gonna look like similar to the realistic one, but gonna stop their sales and purchases and allow people to do that. So actually mainly it was done to involve as many whales as they can by just simply making the artificial chart. And I'm pretty sure that it's gonna look like so realistic later over here, and no one can like say, oh damn, it's like a scam. No one did, because just take a look here, buddy. You know, the purchases and sales are making like almost each fucking minute, each fucking second, and no one will be able to find out was it made by the real people or just simply by bot. Sum it up. So let me just sum up the very beginning of this video, like to bring you like the knowledge in quick words, so we can jump into the next part. So as you got, take a look right here. So what we have, the first ANON INU contract address was crashed, and the money people invested in it, actually the real money, the fiat, were taken by developers. So those money were used to actually renew this project, but renew it with a bigger amount of money. So they can actually manipulate it much more better than they could, for example, in the first project. So they needed those money. Investors who have lost their money were carried by airdrop. Right now, it was sold by them. Market actually was locked. No one could sell, no one could purchase. It was done artificially by bot. It was going up, actually pumping and dump. Sales and purchases are locked and unlocked, like when the developers want so like you can actually predict when it's gonna be locked, when you can sell it. Next, we have artificial chart. Developers of ANON INU token buying back the tokens. The guys are selling because of panic. So Telegram admins are putting pressure on investors, on people who have put their money in. So people starting selling all their tokens right here. So developers and actually the guys who rule this project starting buying it back to get more access for manipulating the market and for manipulating the chart. So now let's talk about ANON INU Project marketing developing, how they do provide actual marketing, what the tools they could use and what the tools they will use to succeed this project, and they will succeed, you're gonna see it. So the first, and it's so massive tool that Anonymous and ANON INU developers and its owner have its official Facebook actually page of Anonymous. They have put a link to their main web page to ANON INU, where you can see here. So, and here is like 11 million of people. And you know, it's really so big tool, so massive tool, which will bring like impact, it's definitely. Like you shouldn't doubt about it, but they're still waiting, like here is like no posts yet. They're just holding on till the right moment. And I think it's gonna be like in 1 week. So the second so massive tool Anonymous and ANON INU owner and actually its developers have its YouTube channel. So here we can see that there are like not so many videos, but each of that like got too many views. And for example, that video which hyped around like so much, and I think this company, it was like perfect marketing company which started like 8 months ago. There is like so long break between the timings of the last actually published video and the first, so it's like 6 months at least, even 7, you know. So the first video like made hype around, the second one and the third one. So the third one actually got really too many views, and that's why they are like providing marketing by using that actually video. So here by clicking right now right here, so you can be switched on their Telegram channel where you can find the main chat, English chat. They as well use this video on the main page. By clicking here you can watch it, yeah, and you can be switched on YouTube channel, and that's the right one I've been spoken in a while. So now let's jump into the next marketing tool which Anonymous and ANON INU developers and its owner might use in the future to provide really so hype marketing, and you know, to spread out the information all around the world to involve more and more people. And this tool is exactly Twitter. I don't think it's like so impact tool, but at least you have like 6,000 of people, which is like pretty really crazy, which is pretty awesome. So as well, I guess read a post where Anonymous told like the Project God token, or for example, let's say Project Moon as well. It was not done by, it was not created by Anonymous official, by those guys who are right now currently working on ANON INU token. And here is the fourth main tool which Anonymous and ANON INU owner might use to provide really good policy in terms of marketing in the future, and it's Instagram as well. It's first the main tool which they might use. So here you can see like really it's active one, people still liking, commenting. So actually that's their main Instagram channel. It's not fake, according to the main Facebook page, where you can see like here are like sort of links, and I will leave a link to that Facebook channel so everybody can check it, everybody can try it. And yeah, the link will be down below the video so you can use it. So, and the fifth tool, it's as well Telegram groups where people can spread out information, share information, and to act in that way. So now let's just jump into the next. It's a final part where you can make some predictions based on different facts and arguments, where you can explain why those guys really gonna hype this project, why it's gonna grow, like why it has like no sense to stop this project right now. Because such resources you have as Facebook, YouTube, and such amount of money you have right now at the current moment, you can make like billions of dollars, guys. But about it, we're gonna talk right now. So what do you really expect from owner, and what do you really expect from their own like project marketing? It's completely different what we have. It's about like YouTube. They don't really care about us. They have their own company, marketing company. They have their own steps they have to follow to get really succeed in this project. So what do you really expect from this project? The guys, I mean the owner, developers, and the guys who have really so big access, they're gonna purchase all the tokens that paper hands actually is airdroppers, or someone who, for example, invested a lot of initially right here or right here. So they're gonna wait until paper hands will sell their tokens by using different tactics. As I've spoken, for example, previously, it's about FUD. At least, I guess, ANON INU owner and its developers who are actually involved in this project so much, they're gonna wait approximately like 1 or even 2 weeks till paper hands will sell all of their tokens. And once they have, and once they feel so comfortable and confident to carry on the project, they will rise it up a bit by using different web pages. For example, their Facebook account, their YouTube account, their Instagram account, their Twitter account, and another Twitter account. And approximately in 1 or even 2 weeks, they're gonna start their company like a bit growing. So the first, what's gonna happen, they will publish their official video, the next video, which will appear over here on their main channel. They said that the next video is coming up this week, so we're just waiting for it. What's gonna happen right after that video, they will rise a bit. Afterward, they will use their Facebook account. I guess it will be like in 1 week, and after that they will regularly use their Twitter accounts. Like whatever really point not to use them, because you have like 5,000 of people and your reputation will be clear if, for example, project is really fucked up. But currently they will use such tools like too slowly by growing, by making artificial chart, or even we can expect, guys, like in 1 whole week to appear on CoinGecko trade market. And after that, I don't know what their company is based on, I mean marketing company, but definitely we will make a hype around it. And what's next? ANON INU token will hype around, because we will be on CoinGecko trade market and Bitmarks, for example, and after that we will be on Binance. So it will make hype around so much. And what I guess they will use for as another tool, it's so popular actually, personality, I guess it will be like or actor or really so respectful guy who will, let's say, somehow promote this project. Because there should be like one guy whom people should believe in. Because Anonymous is like everybody believes in them, but everybody is doubting. And it's really good tactic for them, because there are like no reasons to not believe in them, and there are like no reasons to believe in them. And I guess like in 2 or even 3 weeks, our chart will grow, it will be pumped like so much. And that's why I guess like the project will really increase its perspectives, its marketing tools will be as well used, and as I guess there will be used one actor or one star who's so popular one, and he will promote the current project. Actually, that's my thoughts, because they are built on, for example, guys, you have 11 million Facebook page, for example. You have so big YouTube channel, I mean like everybody watches you, everybody knows about you. You have Twitter account, you have different tools, you have like let's say unlimited budget, let's say like that, really. And you have really so big influence in this world, you have a big respect all around the world. So guys, and the question is, what would you do if you had such tools? Such actually massive impact tools. Would you like to earn 1 million or even 2 millions? Of course no. Of course your aim is at least 1 billion, at least your aim is to get respect, and as they promise, and I do really believe in them. It's not because I do really invest in this project, no, because it's logically, everybody is in panic, everybody is like, what a scam, dude. I think they have a perfect strategy. That's actually the strategy which will work definitely. I don't see any reason to stop this project for them. To make like 2 or even up to $500,000, I guess it has no sense. That's why this project will be so massive and so hype in, I guess, 1 or 2 weeks. And I guess it's a right moment, for example, to invest right now. I don't really recommend, because I'm not financial advisor. This video is just for honest and informative purposes. But you know, if you want to really make money, you have to make it before it comes so hype. That's the main point if you want to really get money, if you want to really be millionaire. If that project is hype already, so there is like no reason to invest in it, because you lose your money anyway, dude. Anyway, because chart like works like that, and it could be like dropped so much on a depth, like really. If you want to make money from the projects, you have to start it like from the very beginning, I guess like 1 or 2 weeks till the marketing, till their just generally company starts. Because it can't start like that, like growing. It would be pretty weird. for those guys who will invest later, for example, for such whales and another guys. Just take a look at the another big projects, how they do start. They start exactly like that, exactly like that. So if you want to really make money, that's just my advice. You have to start investing initially, before everybody knows about it. And if you do so, you can really make money at least, I don't know, 10 or even 100x, which is really cool. So for those who has watched this video up to the end, and actually right up to that moment, I'm gonna make like, let's say, some giveaway or an ANON INU tokens. And if you're interested in so, just let me down below in the comments. Let's say I have watched this video up to the end, and if you have some questions, and for example, if you don't agree with me, with my opinion and my prediction about that project, so just let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, let's just finish this video. Watch it. Well guys, I'm appreciated by your support. If you did really like this video, just drop that like, smash actually that like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, whatever you want to say, whatever, any like proposals, any offers, and whatever you want to say. Yeah, I'm gonna reply to each of that comment. And probably we're gonna see you tomorrow. Who we? Just me. Yeah, kidding. Well, yeah, thanks for watching and see ya.